If you want to learn how to download the latest version of Python and install it on your Windows PC, then this is the video. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to install Python, configure it, and check whether the installation is proper or not. So let us start. In your web browser, open the website called python.org. Once this page is loaded, you will find this download menu. And once you click on this download menu to the right only, you will find the latest version of the Python. As in this case, it is Python 3.8.4. So this is the latest version that is available. You can simply click over here and it will get downloaded. Else you can go to the Windows operating system, click here. So latest Python 3 release 2.8.4. If you want to go for 2x series, then it is 2.7.18. So we are going to install Python 3 here. So click on it. So and then this will take you to the Python 3.8.4 downloadable file. Now further, if you download it, at the bottom you will find different kinds of installation files, be it a web-based installation, be it a zip file, be it a standalone executable installer. So I will go for this 64-bit Windows executable installer. So once you click on it, it gets downloaded, as you can see at the bottom left hand side. So once it is downloaded, double click on it. So it will prompt you, do you want to run this file? Click run. So this is the installation screen, and this screen is very important. There are a couple of things that I would like to tell you. If you click on this, this is the default installation option. Then it will install a Python at this particular location. Okay, and along with this installation, the other things that will be installed are idle, pip, and documentation. Now you can further customize the installation if you want to. What does it mean? If you want to uncheck documentation, then you can uncheck it, but I suggest that let it be for the beginners because this is a small documentation. Pip is a Python installation manager. So Python package installation manager. It helps us in installing other open source packages and uninstalling them. So this is used very frequently, so it should be checked. Then TCL, TK, and idle. TCL, TK is used for GUI development. So it installs a tkinter package for GUI development. There is another package for GUI development that is called PyQt5, but which is not installed by default. And idle is installed. Idle is a default small and fast integrated development environment or IDE to write code. So I prefer this idle, and it comes by default. So we will use this also. A Python test suite, a PyLauncher, and other things. So let us return. Now the second very important thing that I wanted to emphasize is that this check option. So you should check that add path, add Python 3.8 to the path. What is path? Path is a operating system variable which stores the locations from where the executables are to be picked. Whenever we give any command on the command prompt, then the operating system searches those locations which are listed in the path variable. So we want to say that whatever is the location where Python is installed, add that to the system path so that we can access Python from our Windows command prompt also. Okay, so once you choose this, click installation, and it will install Python at its default location. Yep, my installation is done. So now let us close it. Now how to check if Python is installed or not? There are different ways to do so. Let us start. The first way is that you open the Windows command prompt. So press window key on your laptop, then press R and write cmd. It will open command prompt. So this is my command prompt. Let me check if Python is installed or not. Python. So once you write Python, it opens Python shell or Python interactive prompt. So the version is Python 3.8.4, just to see, and here you can write certain commands if you want to see. Python hello, and it will print. Okay, so this is interactive shell of Python. So if you want to exit it, exit it. Another thing that I want to show you is that pip, if pip is installed or not. So you write pip. So yes, it is asking for the options. This means pip is also installed. So let me exit from this Windows command prompt. Now come to this Cortana and write Python. So you see this is a this black screen app. This black screen app, once you click on it, it opens Python interactive shell directly. Okay, rather than the command window, it opens a Python interactive shell, and you can write certain Python commands here also. It will work. So this is also working. Okay, now another way to do so is idle. Let me write idle. So idle is that editor that I was talking about. So once you click on it, it will open Python interactive prompt, which we have seen in the previous two cases, but in this case it is not the black screen, it is this white screen. Okay, let me resize it. The same functions can be done here also. So it is working now. Python is different from other programming languages, and apart from this interactive prompt, we may write some codes also. So let me open a new file, and here I want to write some Python codes like we do in C, C++, or Java. So here I will write, say, one of the simple commands is print congratulations. Okay, so once I click congratulations, let me run it. So before that I need to save this file. So how to save this file? Anywhere you can save this file. By default it will save the file in the location where it is installed. So I will save it, say, in my documents, and I will give it a name called hello or .py. If you don't give the extension, it will save it by that extension. In my case a file exists, so let me replace it. Now in order to run it, you click on run. The shortcut is F5. So once you press F5, it is executed, and here the output is displayed. Idle can be configured from here. Say if you want to change the fonts, extensions, and other things, size and other things, then you can change from this setting also. Okay, now if you are interested in choosing a location for storing of the Python files, then we can do so in this way also. Let us say that in D drive I have a folder called Python programs, and I want to store everything there. So open file location. Now right click on it, go to properties, and you see start in. This talks about what is the location where this Python ID should start. So in my case, say it is d : Python programs. I want that there is a folder called Python programs, and my idle should always pick and store files directly in this location. So let me check now if it is done. So next time when I run Python idle, open file, open. Now it will pick those files which are available in this folder Python programs. So say I pick one of the files. So this is it. So if I say wait, I run it, whatever I do, say press F5 to run it. So I'm running it. So enter the first number, say this, enter the number. So this is the output. It's a division of two numbers. Okay, apart from this simple installation, there are other ways to install Python also. For example, if you want to keep multiple versions of Python in your PC and they do not collide, then there is a way to do so also using virtual environments. So that is not the topic of this video. Wait for some other videos if you want to learn that. And this is all for this video. Thank you.